Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to the ASTRA 2022 program presented by AKKA IAS Academy. In this video, I'll be dealing with 7 different problems based upon percentages and 3 reading comprehension methods. Okay. In the previous video, I have explained the basic concepts what you need to know before solving these percentage problems. So if at all you have not seen that video, I request you to go and watch that video and come and solve the questions here. Okay guys, so let's begin. First question is, in a town there are 2500 men and 2500 women. If the number of men increases by 20% and the number of women decreases by 20%, then women as a percentage of men now is, okay, 4 options they have given: 66.67, 20, 40 and 33.33. I'll be solving it in the next page here. So friends, what is the given data? Men population is 2500. Similarly, women population is 2500. Okay, so there is an increase in 20 percentages of which population? Men population. So that is nothing but initially the population was 2500. So 20% is nothing but 20 by 100. So this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 cancels. So 250 into 2, that is nothing but 500, right? So initially it was 2500. So plus 500. So the next population will be 3000 populations of men when it is increased to 20%. See friends, actually this can also be written in, this can also be calculated in different method here. See, I'll be writing that also. What they have told is 20% increase, right? 20% increase in the men's population. Okay, so how you can calculate in the one line method only. Initial population is 2500, so 20% increase means, so there is some 100 data, some quantity consider. So 20 data has been added to more that. Okay, so that is 120, right? So 1.2, see here, so 2500 into 1.2, that gives same 3000 here. Okay, so in one step only you can calculate here, so no need to write in this elaborative manner and calculate here. Okay, in one step only you'll be calculating here because there is an increase in 20%, so 0.2 will be added here, so 1.2. okay guys, in the similar way, women's population is 2500 and there is a decrease, right? So decrease of 20%, so into 0.8. see, 20% has been decreased means 0.8 we need to write here. In the above case what we have written is 20% increase, so 1.2 we had written, so 2500 into 0.8 will be 2000. okay, so women population has decreased to 2000. okay, so what the question asks is percentage women as a percentage of men. okay, women as percentage of men. okay, that will be, so women as a percentage of men, so women population divided by men population into 100. okay, see, in the previous video I had dealt you, right? I had told you, if at all you remember certain fractions into percentages, then it will be very easy for to solving the problem. okay, so in the previous video I have told you that 2 by 3 is nothing but 66.66 percentages. okay, 66.66 or 67 percentage. okay, so when you see here 2000 by 3000 into 100, if this is a simple number, so you can calculate directly only. If at all you if at all you come across with a complex number, then remembering that percentages and fraction will be coming will be handy to you. okay, so the resultant will be 66.67 is the answer here. Moving on to the next question. In an examination, A got 10% marks less than B, B got 25% marks more than C, and C got 20% marks less than D. If A got 360 marks out of 500, the percentage of marks obtained by D was, okay, 4 options they have given: 60%, 20%, 80% and 40%. okay, Okay, see here guys, while dealing with these questions you can solve it in two different methods. One is a bit shorter method and another is bit conventional, a longer method. I'll be dealing with both the methods here. Okay, whichever is comfortable with you, try to solve it in the lesser time. Okay, I'll be dealing with this question in the next page. So friends, actually what is the given data here? In an examination, A got 10% marks less than B. Okay, the first statement is A got 10% marks less than B. Okay, this is the first statement. So alternatively what we can say guys here, actually by seeing this statement, A got 10% less than B, that is nothing but A will be equal to 90% of B. Yes or no? A will be equal to 90% of B is nothing but A got 10% lesser than B. Similar, right? Okay, in the same way, the second statement is B got 25% marks more than C. Okay, so B got 25% of marks more than C. So what we can write is B will be equal to 125 upon 100 into C. Yes or no? In the same way, C can be written as 80 divided by 100 into D. Yes or no? This is the actual given data here. Okay, see, this is I'm writing it in an alternative method, that's all. Okay, what the question is given is A got 10% marks less than B. It's nothing but A got 90% marks compared to B. Okay, in the same fashion I'm writing here. Okay, see here, this can also be written as A equals 90 by 100 B. This can also be written as B will be equals to 10 by 9 A. Yes or no? B will be equal to 100 by 90A. So upon solving, 10 by 9A. Okay. Similarly, C I can write as 4 by 5 into B. Yes or no? Similar, 25% here. See, 125 upon 100. See, when you calculate, C will be equal to 100 by 125 into B. Okay, that is nothing but 4 by 5 B. Okay. Similarly, D I can write as 5 by 4 C. Yes or no guys? C equals 5 by 4 C. 100 upon 80, that is nothing but 5 by 4 C. Okay, upon using these three equations we can solve the problem here. Okay, this is a simpler method. The next method is a bit longer method. I'll also be dealing with that. See here, B will be equals to 10 by 9 into 360. Okay, that will be equal to, upon solving, I'll getting B equals 400. So 360, 10 by 9A. What is A here? 360 marks. This is the given data here. So 10 by 9 into 360 have given. Whereas C will be equals to 4 by 5 into B. B what we got here? 400, right? So 400. So upon solving this, 320 I'll be getting here. Okay. Similarly, D will be equals to 5 by 4 into C. That is nothing but 320. That will be equals to 5 by 4 into 320 is nothing but 400. Okay, so D I got 400 marks. Okay, so they have asked you to calculate the percentage of D, right? Percentage of D, they have asked you to calculate percentage of D. So that is nothing but 400 upon total marks, 500 into 100. So that is nothing but 80%. So 80% is the answer here. Okay, so I told you that you can also solve this question in the alternative method. It's a bit longer method actually. The above method what I have discussed is the shorter method. See, I'll also deal with this alternate method. Okay, what they have told is A got 360 marks upon 500 marks. Okay, that is nothing but 0.72. When you multiply it with 100 you will be getting 72. Okay, actually what is this 72? A is got 360 upon 500, right? The question says A got 10% mark less than B. If at all B there is some marks. Okay, so minus 10% of B is nothing but A's marks, right? Okay, so B I'll be taking it as X minus 10% of B, that will be equals to 72 here. Okay, from this I got here 72. See guys, the solution goes on like this. So this is 10% of X is nothing but 10 by 100 of X minus X. So I'll be taking LCM here. So 100X minus 10x, that will be equals to 72. So 90x will be equals to 7200. So x will be equal to 80 here. Okay, so this is the first step here. So what you got is, this is B here. Okay, so A we have got 72. Okay, B we have got 80 here. So what the question says is B got 25% more than C. So C plus 25%, 25 by 100 into C, that will be actually equal to B. Okay, so C we didn't know, we need to calculate here. C 25 by 100 into X, B we got here, that is 80. Okay, upon solving this, C you will be getting LCM 100. So 100 plus 100x plus 25x, that will be equals to 80. So 125x, that will be equals to 80. So 2 zeros will be added. So x will be equals to 8000 divided by 125. Okay, that will be equals to 64. So what we have got, C will be equals to 64. See here, we got A is 72, B is 80, and C we have got 64. Okay, so the next statement is C got 20% less than D. Okay, C got 20% less than D. So 20% less than D means, see, D minus 20 by 100, 20% of D is nothing but C. So that will be equals to 64. So 100, so 100D minus 20D, that will be equals to 64. So 100 minus 20 is 80. So 80D will be equals to 6400. So D will be equals to 6400 upon 80. This zero gets cancelled. So D equals 80. Okay, so D equals 80 we got here. So this is nothing but, so okay, D will be upon 500, right? So D into 5 we need to do here. Okay, 80 into 5. Actually, why 5 we are doing here? In the earlier case, actually we for 100 marks we have calculated for A. So for 100 marks we got the all the values. So total marks is 500, right? So into 500. So 8 5s are 40. That is nothing but 400 upon 500. This is be the percentage. So that is nothing but the 80%. Okay, so this is the bit longer method. The earlier method what I have discussed you is, it's a simpler method, and the answer you will be arriving to your answer in a more lesser time. Okay, in a lesser time. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Question: P is 6 times as large as Q. Okay, P is 6 times as large as Q. By what percentage Q is less than P? Okay, it's a simple question. 16.66, 83.33, 20 and 80%. Okay, if at all you are well versed with the fraction method, you can directly say, actually this is 83.33%, right? How you can say, directly say P equals 6Q, right? See, this is P equals 6Q. So this Q is less than P by 5Q, right? Q is less than P by 5Q. When P equals 6Q, this Q is less than P by 5Q. Oh yes, you can say, right? So the question asks, by what percentage Q is less than P? Okay, the required percentage will be 5Q upon P into 100. Okay, so what is P here? 6Q, right? So 5Q upon 6Q into 100. So 5 by 6. Okay, so in the earlier video where I had dealt with the bit explanation part, introduction to this video, I had told you that 5 by 6 is nothing but 83.33%, right? So this becomes handy here when you know the table, that fractions, when you convert it to percentage, that when you know the table, so arriving to the solution will be easier for you, right? So there is another method also to solve this question. I'll be dealing with in the next page. So the given data is P will be 6Q. Okay, if at all Q will be, consider Q as 100. Okay, so then P will be 6 into 100, that is nothing but 600. Okay, P is 600. What we got is P is 600, whereas Q is 100. So the required percentage, what they have changed is, the change in percentage will be 600 minus 100, that will be 500. Okay, so the required percentage will be 500 upon 600 into 100, that is nothing but 5 by 6 again, so 83.33 percentage. Okay, so this is the answer here. Okay guys, so moving on to the next question. The price of an article is first increased by 20% and later on the price was decreased by 25% due to the reduction in sales. So find the net percentage change in the final price of the article. So at the first time it has increased to 20% and then it has decreased to 25%. Okay, so what is the net percentage here? This can be dealt in two different methods. Okay, the formula method I have explained, right? So what is the formula here? A plus B for successive percentages plus A into B divided by 100. Okay, so what is A here? 20%. So what is B here? It has been decreased, so minus 25%. So plus A, okay, into minus 25 divided by 100. Yes or no? So upon solving this, 20 minus 25 will be minus 5. So plus upon 20 into 25 upon 100 will be minus 5. Okay, so plus into minus is minus, so minus into minus 5 will be minus 10%. Okay, so the net change will be minus 10%. See, when you know the formula, the substitution becomes easier for you. Okay, so when you don't know the formula, what you can do, I'll be dealing the conventional method in the next page. Okay guys, so what is the given data here? There has been a price increase. Initially it was 20%, then there was a decrease of 25%. So what is the net decrease? They have the net change in the percentage, the question has been asked. Okay, consider actually original price was 100. See, after 20% increase, what will be the price here? 120. Okay guys, so this is the price after 20% has been increased. So then the percentage will be decrease here. Okay, 25% decrease will be happening. Okay, so what is this 25% decrease here? See friends, here actually you need to take care here. Okay, see, 20% increase is there. So what we have done is, actually how it works, 120, see, 100 plus 20 divided by 100 of 100. Okay, so 20 divided by 100 is nothing but 20, so 100 plus 20 is 20 here. Okay, so this is the calculation. So we have arrived to 120%, but 120 here. Okay, so in the next part they are telling that 25% decrease has been happening here. Okay, so this here you need to take a bit caution. Okay, 100 minus 25%. Okay, minus 25 by 100 of what price? Of 120 price. Okay, so this can be written as 75 by 100 into 120. Okay, so if at all you don't take care of writing like this, you end up writing like this. Okay, 25% means 25 by 100 of 120. Okay, so this will be wrong here. Okay, so you need to take a bit caution while writing the formula here. Okay, 75 upon by 100 into 120, upon solving you will be getting 90. Okay, so this is the net price here. Okay, after 25% negative 25% discount. Okay, so the required decrease is, what is the required decrease? 100 minus 90. Originally it was 100, so after 20% hike and negative 25% decrease, there is that has come to 90%. So the difference will be 10 here. Okay, this 10 will be negative here. Okay, negative percent, and as there is much more decrease in the discount here. Okay, so this is negative, so minus 10% is the net change. So we can arrive to the solution like this, friends. Moving on to the next question. If the price of a commodity be raised by 40%, by how much percentage must a householder reduce his consumption of that commodity so that not to increase his expenditure? Actually there is a formula here. Okay, there is a formula method which I had told you in the previous video. I request you, if at all not watch the previous video, I kindly request you to go and watch the previous video. take down the formulas for different kinds of questions, and then try to come back and solve the questions. Okay, so what is the formula here? A divided by 100 plus A into 100. Okay, so this is the formula. What is A here? 40% rise. Okay, so 40 divided by 100 plus 40 into 100. So 40 divided by 140 into 100, so that is nothing but 200 divided by 7. This can be written as 200 divided by 7. See here, this is the answer here, 200 divided by 7. It can also be written as in the mixed fraction. How you can write 7 28 7 into 28 plus 2 plus 4, no, plus 4. Okay, so 28 4 by 7 is also similarly it can be written as 200 into 200 divided by 7. See friends, actually when you know the formula exactly, in single step you can arrive to the answer. So what happens when you don't know the formula? How can you arrive to the answer? I'll be dealing with you in the next page here. So initial price, we shall consider it as 100. Okay, we need to assume initial price as 100. Okay, so what is the price after increasing 40%? 40% there has been a hike, so the price will be 140. Okay, so what is the required reduction here? Required reduction will be 140 the final price minus 100 upon what? Upon 140. This you need to take care here. Okay, upon 100, not upon 140 into percentage 100. Okay, so 140 minus 100, that will be 40 upon 140 into 100. Okay, so 40 upon 140 into 100 will be this 0, this will be cancelled. 4 upon 14 by into 100, so 400 upon 14, so that is nothing but 24 upon 140 is nothing but 200 upon 7, right? 200 upon 7. So yes, this 200 upon 7 only. Okay, so this is how you will be arriving to the solution. If at all you don't know the formula, you need to assume some values and then only you will be able to arrive to the solution, guys. Okay, so moving on to the next question. A sells his goods 30% cheaper than B and 30% dearer than C. By what percentage is the cost of C's good cheaper than B's goods? Okay, so there are three persons. A sells his good 30% cheaper than B and 30% dearer than C. Okay, A's comparison is given with B and C here. Okay, and then by what percentage is the cost of C's goods cheaper than B goods? Okay, so relationship between these two people they were asking. I'll solve it in the next page here. See, let us assume C's price shall be P. Okay, C's price will be P. Okay, then A's goods will be, A's price, how much it will be? Actually 1.3 P, right? Yes or no? In the question it says 30% dearer than C. Okay, A sells his goods 30% dearer than C. So A's goods will be compared to C will be A goods will be 1.3 P. So A's goods are priced nothing but 70% of B's goods, right? We can assume right here, if at all A equals 1.3 P, that is 130%, like that, 30% more. Okay, so then A's goods are priced at 70% of B's goods. That is nothing. Similarly, right? In the other words, what you can assume is A's goods are priced at 70% of B's goods. Based upon this statement, you can say like this, right? Okay. Similarly, as A's goods are 30% cheaper than B, another statement is A's goods are 30% cheaper than B's goods, right? B's goods. Okay, so we can form a statement here. 1.3 P is nothing but 70. So B's price will be, if at all it's 100, then see here, this will be 130 P divided by 70. So this is nothing but 1.85. Okay, 85p, 1.85p, 130p by upon 70p is nothing but 1.85p. So see, we got the B's price to compare to C here. So required percentage will be 1.85p minus p upon 1.85p into 100. So that is nothing but p will be cancelled here. When you take common, this p and this p will be cancelled here. So 1.85 minus 100, 1.85 into 100 divided by 1.85. So that is nothing but 600 upon 13. Okay, so that will be 46.15 percentage. So this is the required answer here. Actually this is a bit complicated problem. If at all you didn't go through the substitution method, kindly pause the video and go back and rewatch the video. Okay, so then you'll be arriving to the problem here. There's also an alternative method. Okay, don't worry, I'll also be solving with the alternative method in the next page here. So let B be 100. Okay, let B be 100. This is also alternative method, a bit simpler than earlier method. Okay, so let B be 100, then A will be 70. Yes or no? Based upon the question statement, A will be 70, that is 30% more than C, and this is actually 30% more than C. Okay, C here X plus C, if at all C's price is X here. Okay, so X plus 30% of X. Okay, that is nothing but 70, as 30% more than C. Okay, 30, there is the price of C will be X, so 30% of X, that is 30% more than X, that will be equals to 70 here. Okay, so here what will say 100x, LCM I'll be taking, so 30x upon 100 will be equals to 70. Okay, so 130x upon 100, that will be equals to 70. So 130x will be 72 zeros. So x will be 7000 divided by 130. So that is nothing but 700 upon 13, that is 53.84. Okay, so x, what is this x actually? C. Okay, this is x, nothing but C here. So we have got A is 70 here. Okay, we have got A is 70 and B is 100 here. Okay, and C is 53.84. Yes or no? These three values we have got here. What they have asked to calculate? B minus C, that is nothing but 46.15. Okay, by this, the second way which I solved is bit easier. Okay, when you assume the value. In the earlier method I have not assumed the value, I have assumed C's price as P. Okay, a variable I have assumed, not an integer. Okay, when you assume the value, it becomes very much easier for you. So I have tried to explain both the methods here, whichever is convenient with you, kindly go through that method. Okay guys, so moving on to the next question. Due to 25% hike in the price of a rice, a person is able to purchase 20 kg less of rice for rupees 400. Okay, for rupees 400, find the initial price. Okay guys, see, by this time you must be well versed with the percentage problems. Okay, if at all when there is a hike of some percentages, what is the decrease actually? In the earlier question I have told you, and in the earlier video also I have explained you. Earlier in other topics also I have explained, if at all there is a 25% increase in price, so obviously the consumption has to be decreased by 20%, right? So they are giving the 25% increase, there is increase in the price, so obviously the consumption will be decreased by 20%. Yes or no? If at all you know this much in this thing in handy, in one step only you can arrive to the problem. So actual reduction will be 20%, right? So in the question they have given, right, a person is able to purchase 20 kg less of rice for rupees 400. Okay, so the quantity they have given in the question. Okay, this 20 percentage, when you give when you when you connect it to the data in the question here, that's 20 percentage is nothing but the 20 kg. Okay, because 20 percentage reduction is happening, so he is able to purchase 20 kg less of rice. So 20 percentage will be equals to 20 kg. So therefore you can assume, right, original consumption will be 100 kg, money spent will be 4 rupees per kg. Yes or no? 400 money spent will be 400. No, this is not kg. Money spent will be 400. So what is this spent? 4 rupees per kg. So this is the answer here. Actually option B is the right answer here. Okay, when you are well versed with the percentage method, then only you can solve it in mind only. You no need to take pen and paper to solve the question here. When there is a 25% increase, the 20% decrease is happening. So 20% decrease is nothing but the 20 kg they have given in the question. Okay, so originally what we can say, that there is 100 kg, that means 400 is the price. So for each kg there is 4 rupees price. Okay, so now directly you can assume, come to the question here. So moving on to the next question. This is the passage here. Actually I have told you, right guys, right friends, when you attempt the question based upon passages, kindly go on to the question first, read the question, then only come to the passages. Okay, then only read the whole passage, then only you will be able to nullify the not so important data. Okay, so the passage is: we live in digital times. The digital is not just something we use strategically and specifically to do a few tasks. Our very perception of who we are, how we connect to the world around us, and the way in which we define our domains of life, labor, language are hugely structured by the digital technologies. The digital is everywhere and, like air, invisible. Okay, we live within digital systems, we live with intimate gadgets, we interact through digital media, and the very presence and imagination of digital has dramatically restructured our lives. This line is very important here. The digital, far from being a tool, is a condition and context that defines the shapes and boundaries of our understanding of self. Okay, so the passage is telling that the digital, far from being a tool, okay, it's not it is more than a tool. Okay, far from being a tool means its utility is more than a tool, in a condition and context that the digital age defines and shapes the boundaries of our understanding of ourself. So understanding of ourself, the society, and the structure of governance. Okay, so this is the passage here. So what is the question here? Which among the following is most logical and essential message conveyed by the above passage? So statement 1 is: all problems of governance can be solved by using digital technologies. Nowhere in the passage they have talked about the problems of governance that can be using that can be solved using digital technologies. So option 1 can be eliminated here. Speaking of digital technologies is speaking of our life and living. So this is somewhat relevant. Okay, so we'll check the next questions. Our creativity and imagination cannot be expressed without digital media. No, actually they are talking about digital media, how it is important, how it defines, but without digital media our creativity and imagination cannot be expressed. So this cannot be expressed without digital media. This is not seen in the passage here. So this can also be eliminated. Use of digital systems is imperative for the existence of mankind in the future. No, actually the passage is talking about the digital technology or digital age. Okay, the passage is not telling that digital age is imperative for existence of the mankind. Okay, the digital age is very helpful for the mankind. The passage is conveying such message, but nowhere in the passage we can assume that the digital systems is imperative, because imperative means it is very much needed for the existence of the mankind. It's imperative. If at all there is mankind to be existence, the digital system is also existence. The statement 4 is saying like that, but we cannot come to the conclusion based upon that passage that digital systems is imperative. So option D can also be eliminated. So most probable option is option B here, guys. Okay guys, So moving on to the next passage. The IMF has pointed out that the fast growing economies of Asia face the risk of falling into middle income trap. Okay, it means that average incomes in these countries, which till now have been growing rapidly, will stop growing beyond a point. Okay, average income which was growing rapidly will stop growing beyond a point that is well short of incomes in the developed West. Okay, the IMF identifies a number of causes of middle income trap, none of which is surprising, from infrastructure to weak institutions. So these are the implications, okay, of the middle income trap. Infrastructure to weak institutions to liaise the favorable macroeconomic conditions. But the broad overall cause, says IMF, is a collapse in the growth of productivity. Okay, so this is the passage here. So what is the question? Which among the following is the most logical, rational and critical inference? The question is talking about the inference, okay, that can be made from the above passage. So what does statement A says? Okay, once a country reaches middle income stage, so this is middle income trap. Okay, once a country reaches middle income stage, it runs the risk of falling productivity, which leads to a stagnant income. So this is the most probable, actually relatable to the passage, the relatable statement to the passage. We also will be checking with the other three statements. Falling into middle income traps is general characteristics of fast growing economies. Now there is the question, the passage doesn't say that it is a general characteristics. Okay, the passage doesn't say, nowhere in the passage we can say, we can come to the conclusion that it's a general characteristics. What the passages say is IMF has pointed out that the fast growing economies of Asia face the risk of falling into middle income trap. Okay, face the falling into, it's a general characteristics. Nowhere in the question passage we can assume says that general characteristics. So option B can be eliminated. There is no hope at all for emerging Asian economies to sustain the growth of momentum. No, actually this statement is also wrong. Okay, option C, because no hope at all, this is the extreme statement. Okay, there is no hope at all, this is the extreme statement, whereas in the passage it states that fast growing economies of Asia face the risk of falling into middle income trap. Okay, no hope, no, actually this is the extreme statement. And always when you encounter such extreme statements, so make a caution that you verify it twice. Okay, so this is option C is wrong here. As regards growth of productivity, the performance of Asian economies is not satisfactory. So this is also wrong. So option A is the right answer here, guys. Okay, option A is the right answer. Moving on to the next question. An innovative India will be exclusive as well as technologically advanced. Okay, what is the passage saying? An innovative India will be inclusive. Okay, will be inclusive as well as technologically advanced, improving the lives of all Indians. Innovation and research and development can mitigate increases in the social inequality and relieve the pressures created by the rapid urbanization. The growing divergence in productivity between agriculture and knowledge intensive manufacturing and services threatens to increase the income inequality. Okay, what threatens? Actually, the growing divergence in productivity between in production in between agriculture and knowledge intensive manufacturing. Okay, so agriculture and knowledge intensive manufacturing and services, okay, all the three sectors they have given, threatens to increase the income inequality. By encouraging India's research and development labs and universities to focus on the needs of poor people, and by improving the ability of informal firms to absorb knowledge, an innovation and research agenda can counter this effect. So what is the solution for here? An innovation and research agenda can counter this effect. Okay, so who does this innovation and research agenda? By encouraging India's research and development labs and universities to focus on the needs of poor people, and by improving the ability of informal firms, okay, to absorb knowledge. Informal firms, research and development labs and universities. Okay, inclusive innovation can lower the cost of goods and services and create income earning opportunities for the poor people. So what is the question here? Which of the following is the most logical and rational assumption, okay, assumption from the above passage. Assumption can be made from the above passages, okay. This is the in the earlier videos I have told you about the assumption, okay, and inference. So what is the logical assumption, or what is the rational assumption? So what are the statements here? Innovation and research and development is the only way to reduce rural and urban mitigation. See, this is extreme statement here, only way. Actually, in the statement, in the passage, they are not told that it is the only way. Okay, guys. So this can be eliminated here. Every rapidly growing country needs to minimize the divergence between productivity in agriculture and other sectors. This statement is false here, okay, as it is too generalistic as in the context of the passages, okay. We can have the better choice, right? So this is the too generalistic, okay, so this can be also be eliminated here. Inclusive innovation and research and development can help create a egalitarian society. So the passage is talking about innovation wherein research and development, which can help to minimize the loss, like that the passage is taking. So this can be considered here. Rapid urbanization takes place only when a country's economic growth is rapid. No, this option is not good at all, okay. It's far from good, okay. Hence the option C is the most probable option here, okay. So this is it, guys, for this video. We shall meet you in the next video. In the next video I'll be dealing with the profit and loss. Okay, guys, if at all you find this video informative, kindly share it with your friends, kindly like and subscribe to our channel. Also make sure that you do leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you, guys, have a great day. We shall meet up in the next video.